welcome into Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler. Today we're continuing our run as the League of Average Gaming in Millennia. And hopefully the audio from the game will be a little bit better than it has been. Turn it up a little bit here. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. I've been playing a little bit more offline as well, trying to just figure things out. And I think that we're doing pretty solid here. Got some plans, some thoughts. One of the first things I want to do is I'm going to spawn a pioneer. And I'm going to actually put him out here. And grow this way. I know we kind of got these guys because we want it over here, but we're going to spawn in this direction. And then we do need to rename the region to Jet Nord region. He is the League Master for the League of Average Gaming. So we'll do that here. We've got needs met pretty well in both of these main regions that we are in. I do want to check we are in Imperial Dynasty, which means that we are trying to get... What's that? Bathhouse, okay. Means that we're trying not to have a ton of vassals, although they made that difficult. Alright. We're going to go ahead and end the turn here. You, sir, have some issues. I think we were sending that unit up here. We were. And we're sending this to attack here. I'm going to actually say no. We're going to rethink that. And I'm going to bring him... down here. We're going to spawn our outpost here next to these wonderful things, and we want you to yes, be hooked up to Jet Nord. That should really help Jet Nord out. Alright. Yeah. Our utility ship. Let's get you here. The next turn we'll be able to harvest with you. And we have completed the technology. Construction. Very important stuff with construction. Now, the next age is the Age of Kings. I don't have to get that one first. Pretty much the only benefit to getting that first is innovation, which is nice. I do admit to that. But I am going to go back and make sure I've gotten everything here at least. We're going to start with shipbuilding. Shipbuilding increases the speed of expanding into water tiles, which is really nice. It gives us the galley unit and the ability to spawn utility ships as well as load on transport. Really important. And then officials is also really important for envoys, and I want to go back and get those. From what they say, it is extremely important to do that. And we're going to actually be able to complete the Wild Hunters right now, which is part of why I'm not overly concerned about expanding into those elephants. But yeah, we have the Bow Hunters are better now, and we get the Social Fabric Insight. Social Fabric points are enabled in Age 5. I have not yet gotten to that point, but the Homeland also gives some Exploration XP, so we're going to have a ton of Exploration XP, 8 every turn. That is really great for us. We also do have 12 points here. I think all of our people are working somewhere, and there's some more that would be possible to be working. The vats, they do need 2 grapes. And there is a way later to upgrade that, but not yet. But, what I want to do is to get the kiln, so I'm going to wait 1 turn. We're going to have that kiln go. We're going to end the turn. One thing that I did notice, I think is relevant, that war, I fought a war in the demo, and it went okay, and so I fought another war in one of my offline games, and that one went really well, and then or that one went very poorly, actually, and then this one went really well. And the biggest difference is I was declared a pawn in this game, and in the other game I was the one doing the declaring, so kind of think that might actually matter. So we'll see. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the Parthenon here and try and get that culture. Every time you get a new region, you're spending your culture here. You go, you have that -3 right now from regions. So every time you get a new region, it kind of goes down, which isn't what we necessarily are desiring the most of. So now with Jetnord here, I'm going to take 1 off of the hunting camps. I want it on the clay pits. And so this gives us, the clay pit gives us into the kiln, which will give us a ton of production, as well as some more improvement points, which is kind of what I was hoping for there. We're still meeting the needs of Jetnord just fine, and in 3 turns we'll be able to bring this outpost in there and have plenty of land to work with and all of that great stuff to really help with that kind of stuff. Alright, so we have our spears and we have our bow hunters. That is great. I do need to build 2 more spears, though. Do I do that first? I think I'd do that first. We're going to build a couple of spears to make that a full army down there. The other thing I'm noticing is that there was a massive difference between the army that had veteran units in it and just a regular army. So, yeah. That's a thing. Actually, change that plan. We're just going to have 1 defensive, really rallying unit. Because the whole point of building construction, amongst other things, was to get the catapult. That is a siege weapon. That's what I'll use against barbarian camps to try and clean up the area. So that's what we need to be doing. And I think, let's see, yeah, you can continue your move. That's fine. You're going to now harvest the goods, and that's going to really give Taco Bowler a lot of food, but that kind of is what it is. And it continues to grow. I lost the Chinese there, so I'm going to have you go down here. And you go there. Continue your move, continue your move. We're just going to have this one be there to protect against the Chinese. And this is a purely defensive force because New Orleans is going to have its own forces, and so giving them this defense really will help. Now, do I have logs? Does that mean I'm missing one? I don't think that's what that would mean. Yeah. I don't think that's what that would mean. But just in case it is, we'll build another forester. Well, there you go. There's the logs. So that is put right in there. Okay. This deep forest needs a bit more stuff. Not too much more, though. Let's go ahead and grab officials while we're at it. That gives us the envoy. It's really, really nice. You can just also bribe. And claim territory in a domain power. Really. Exploration domain power. Interesting. Okay, so let's talk about expand town. We can expand that. We've already expanded New Orleans. New Orleans came from the pioneers, so maybe it was. When we expand this town, it can now have a specialization. We're kind of looking there, and I'm going to say it's a lumber town. And that's going to actually give us a little bit more logs than we really need. But with so much lumber around here, I think we can do that. But if that means that New Orleans can have a specialization, it is a coastal town. And it is. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Alright, Jetnord needs a new thing to be built. Let's get a crane to get even more improvement points. Or do we go for production? Or do we go for knowledge? Let's go for production. I think that'll help us the most in the end. I think. Alright, you continue to move. Dangerous to have him out in the open here. News from abroad, Egypt and Persia have ended their war. Okay. Alright, let's end the turn, and Japan is proposing open borders. Sure. Doesn't hurt to have some friends. Alright, so we can get fishing boats here. But yeah, this is such a huge region. I like it. I like it, I like it. Alright, yeah, so these guys are going to be behind that militia. I think that's a good thing, actually, to have in defense. But we need to move out of here so that they can move in, although now I don't know where the catapult's going to spawn. That's a problem for the catapult, frankly. Persia has declared hostilities. I don't even know where you are, Persia. Alright, well, we had our catapult spawn there, and we also had our envoy here. I don't really know what to do with the envoy, to be honest. What can you do? You can vassalize a minor nation. That might actually be the best thing to do with you. Let's see if you survive if you head up there. Because I don't know for sure that you're going to. Alright, the catapult now 1, because our production is just increasing that much. We like to see that. Our culture is ready, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to absorb this outpost right here, because it gets so many more territories than just adding one city. It's such a amazing power. And so that's our culture now. Oh, it's still the same as it was. Research is completed for officials, and so now we are over here alone. We can get more influence if we get the horses, and that does give us warfare XP. Not a great thing. We aren't yet doing this, but we will when we bring Houston into the fold. That should have been Jet Nord. Offering Shrine. So this is a building that gives us arts and culture, and this is an improvement that gives us culture. That is really not a bad thing at all. It's another improvement that gives us culture and converts limestone to talismans. Okay. I am thinking Oracle is the next one I want to get. Again, I don't have to bring us out of the Age of Heroes. That would just be a little bit of innovation if I want. The other thing is that the chaos events, that chaos that we got from taking all of these regions, that chaos is still a big thing here. Alright, so this army in Houston is intriguing. We're probably going to do the same general idea here for Houston. Eventually we'll spawn a pioneer and try to build out over there. Now, Jet Nord, you're going to need housing eventually, but you don't yet. But I think we still can build a farm with rice. Needs a plantation. We also have that bone. Alright. Farm to mill to oven is really, really good. I think we start setting that up. So let's get a mill going here in Jet Nord, but not at the expense of the kiln. We don't want to do that at the expense of the kiln, because that gives us amazing, amazing stuff. So let's end the turn here. Continue that move. Here's an envoy. Might have been being sent to me for all I know. Alright, so now we have a couple of catapults in there. We'll send you on up. Start trying to deal with these barbarian camps that we see all along the path. Continue the move on the envoy. So now, we want to get these things going, I think, and we have all of our needs met, so we're going to begin, I think, to just start getting some important stuff, and I think begin with that culture from the Parthenon. I think. And the only question is whether to bring Houston into the fold now. I'm kind of thinking no. Let's bring Houston into the fold right before, one turn before we have the culture. I think that's what we need to be doing. Trials and tribulations. The heroes of League of Average Gaming invite challenge from otherworldly forces. Group of Onai have been spotted outside the region's borders. To answer that challenge, Egypt is proposing an alliance. I don't think that's a good idea for us. I think we're going to reject that proposal. Because they're not that good. China. I'm going to declare hostilities on China. Because I'm at a point where I'm wanting to just knock them out. If I can. There's an enemy here. We can win this, I think. We should attack you first. And we should be able to just take them down. And we can. Okay. If we're gonna do our plan, let's attack. Don't have the capital attack for Jindar? Okay. Well, this is the Oni guys. It's like every region, even the vassals. That's not cool. I don't know if this adds chaos. I don't think that does. Attacking the Chinese units. One thing this does is, as long as I'm attacking like this, it does give my units some experience. Gonna be important. Because that was the other thing I noticed, is that we had pretty even fights, except for the veteran units. Japan and Persia have formed an alliance. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to ally Japan. That's not great. Persia and Egypt are at war. Okay. End that turn. They appear to be surviving everywhere. These are barbarian cavalry. I am going to force march to get between them and my envoy. Alright, so you, I'm going to have you move down here, and I want you to move here. No, I didn't want to see this. Oh, hey, my little lookout. What's that do? Oh, just 3 damage. Okay. Just an extra unit. Just an extra unit. I think we have 2 at full strength and 1 that's not there. That's what that says. One of them is dead. So yeah. Wasn't great there, but we survived. Innovation! Gardens! An engineer has developed designs for flowing gardens in the League of Average Gaming. They seem... This unlocks the hanging garden. I'll accept that, sure. Luxury is now a need. Interesting. Well, first off, I need a mitten to get that up. Alright, so what is the hanging gardens? Unless it's a building here. It is! It's here. Gives culture and art. Okay. Well, we're about to potentially move forward in war. Alright, Persia is moving forward with the Age of Kings. Good. So if we're going to move forward in war, we need to upgrade some of these things here. Alright, I have 20. Mill goes to oven. Need 24 for that. Okay. Alright, one big question is whether I have strength to go now, or whether I need to bring my unit down. Thinking I would eventually need to bring some units down. I don't know what this would do to that. But I do know if I'm going to attack the capital, it's going to have to be with some catapult armies. We'll attack that one barbarian, and it'll be okay. In the end. End the turn. And there went the envoy. Continue your move. I think this one's going to have to stay up here. You guys are just taking them down. We've kind of barricaded them. There's no way out, at least in the north, if they don't go that way. So that's, you know, a thing. Alright, I know we're going to need smelting eventually, so let's go ahead and get smelting, and then we'll worry about the Age of Kings. Set you here. Ignore. News from abroad. Persia and Egypt have ended their war. What happened? Oh, hey, China's got a thing over here. Jetnord keeps not using their kiln. Alright, where is the, midden? Put a person on it. Upgrade to stone towers. And I am thinking that we'll do this. This has unrest, and the barbarians don't like us. We will also gain some chaos, I think. But will be somewhat okay. Alright, you attack here. We have that. Let's get some engineering XP. Culture is one turn away. Oh, good. We can move our pioneer where he needs to be. Good. Alright. We will integrate next turn. Next turn. Yeah, you come back here. End turn. Egypt wants an alliance. That's still not happening. Right, so we're going to create an outpost. We're going to integrate. And then we're going to absorb outposts. All in one turn. Housing. Nice. Alright. Now... I'm going to claim territory of the hill. Not really sure how to get luxury. Oh, but we needed to do the offering. And we tried to get a thing for. Go to the lodge, get Jetnord's needs met. Houston's needs are met. Move the defending army there, and we're just gonna come on down with this force. Now, attack into the province here. Hoping to take them out with the forces where they can attack. That's going to hurt. But there we go. That reduces the size, takes out all of that grouping there. I don't want to get within one of the capital because they can use that capital defense. So we'll just kind of sit here on it, I think. But what we can do is we're going to spend 44 power on that. And that's going to be that. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. We'll just throw that unit. Trying to figure out how to take that vassal. How many turns would it take you to get down there? 10. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm going to move this one here. Move this one over here. I think that's going to be the battle plan, but it'll be the battle plan next time. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please do like, please do comment. Please do subscribe down below, all that good stuff. I will see you then.